Hmm. 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 Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. What's up, people? Got some sponsored content here for you today. These are sponsored. I was not paid for it, but they sent them to me for free to do a review. And yeah, so don't get anything misconstrued here. This one was free. I paid for these and I used them. I used both of them for about a period of 2 weeks roughly. So let's get started here. Basically, what I'd like to start with here is to say both of these pliers are home grade. They're for the DIY. They're not. These are not professional pliers, in my opinion. But the difference being from this plier to this plier is that these are not advertised as a professional tool. These are advertised, even though the name kind of misleads you there, Workpro, but they are advertised like, you know, your kids are moving out, they're going out of college, or they're going out to college, and they need their first toolkit for like whatever they might need, just a basic set of tools or basic set of pliers. That's how they're advertised, 100%. Like, there's no misconstruction where they're like, yeah, you see some guy inside of a fucking 480 panel with these things or tearing apart whatever. So, and these are heavily advertised as professional tools. And I mean, at first I almost couldn't tell the difference. I was almost thinking that these are just a little bit more refined of these that come as far as they came out of the same factory. But in reality, the mechanism is quite different. This has a little shitty side mechanism that I really hate. I've never had much luck with pliers that had that mechanism, such as these. This side mechanism is just garbage. It's used. I don't like it. This does have that quick ratcheting feature. It seems to work okay. I thought I got them broken, but they're sticky no matter what. I'm sure it'll probably get worse or better as it gets farther. As you can see, all these teeth are pretty well smoked. They're pretty much all rounded off. That's all gone. These are all smoked. And like, that's not just like trash in there. They're smoked. They're gone. They're not going to grab they're not going to grab anything very well anymore. And I use these for about the same amount of time. 10. And they're in similar condition as far as teeth go. They're pretty well rounded off, you know. So there's that. But another thing to add to these that maybe these have an advantage over is the handles. The handles on these Workpros are really fucking thin. It's kind of cheesy. It's almost not cheesy, but it kind of hurts your hands. I know that's weird to say. I've heard guys say that about Craftsman wrenches, and I don't believe that shit. You know, but honestly, like when you're wrenching on something, this thing really kind of bites into your hand. They really need to add a thicker grip or just make the steel in this thing a little bit wider. And not only for comfort, but for a little bit of strength. If you can see, that bottom one is pretty well bent out of shape. But a little bit of that, I'm sorry, is from turning it sideways. I use them often as valve wrenches. So, I mean, do with what you want with that information there. Now, these have a better grip, and they're decent as far as actual comfort, but I had the 12-inch version that I have of these. Those grips slid off one day on me too. I've been able to re-glue them, but they need to figure out how to better attach those grips onto the plier. If I had to choose between one of these two, I'm not going to say that on camera because no, I'm fucking with you. I'd probably pick these, to be honest. But for the DIY use, I'd pick these as a professional if I was like bare bottom dollar. Well, actually, I'd probably buy channel locks, to be honest. I wouldn't even buy these. But as for DIY use, these are $9 or $8.50 on if you get them the right place on Amazon. These are like fucking $17, depending on where you buy them. If anybody knows where to buy them cheaper, put that down somewhere. But it's just not. They're the same fucking plier. This one has a better mechanism as far as this goes. It has the same quick ratcheting. Press the button and slides up. It actually slides up pretty nicely. and it holds its position. I've never got it to jump a tooth or anything, which I wrenched the hell out of them to make sure I could do that. See if I could get that to happen. And they did hold up. But like I said, we'll cut this down. Not make a fucking 20-minute video on this. These handles need to be improved. These either need to be thickened or they need thickened. I don't think that's even a fucking word. These need to be fucking widened or something. Put some more girth on them. And they need to put... If they make them wider, they don't need to bother with grips. But do one or the other. I would say put some more steel in there. But for $9, what can you expect? But if they put some more steel in that or put better grips, these will be a better plier than this all day long. I realize that that's going to jump the price up on this a little bit probably. But I mean, even for DIY, it's just a little uncomfortable. I didn't appreciate that too much. But the mechanism's better than this one. The teeth are the same quality, so if you had these, you know what these are going to hold up at, how they're going to hold up. And you might appreciate the button here that's a little bit bigger and easier to push to lower the plier. And you might appreciate that quick mechanism. If you like that kind of stuff. I personally don't care for it. I'd rather push the button every time I need to move up or down. But that's my personal preference. Anyways, guys, that's all I got today. Got a whole bunch of more fucking videos coming out. I'm gonna do some Milwaukee heated coat that I've had for it's gonna be like 2 years now. Do a review on that one. Make sure to check out Instagram, Facebook. There's a Snapchat out there if you guys really wanted to go there. That'd probably be a good way to personal message me if you wanted to. Or my email that's down below. But yeah, make sure to throw a comment. Tell me what you think. What's your fucking... Have you ever used these or what? Do you have any fucking luck? I hate them. I hate them with a passion. And I bought them solely for the purpose of doing a video and being able to compare them to these. Because they look just so similar, but it ended up being... You know, there's several different... There's actually quite a few things that are different on them. But yeah, so check it out, guys. Thanks for watching. We got live streams coming up probably this Friday. I think Duck Tape Tech, he might be on, or I might be on his. So check that out. And yeah, fucking make sure to subscribe if you want to, or fucking unsubscribe if you think I'm an asshole. But yeah, just check it all out, dude. Thanks.